Now, David, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to David. I'll come back to David on this one. But let me take this question across board. Can Lewis Hamilton realistically bounce back and win again, or his title winning days are behind him? And I mean, this is a question that everybody would have to answer for me. But let me start with you, Gary, and then I go to Kwabena, then I come to David.
Yeah, absolutely the answer to that is yes. Of course he can. I mean, you give a decent, half decent, or even a good car to any one of the 20 drivers, and most likely they would make a good attempt of it to win the title. So I think it comes down to what I think all three of us have been discussing, which is that it's not going to be easy. His Mercedes days are well and truly over. Kwabena has touched on it. I think David as well. Ferrari is a different beast altogether. Lewis needs to adapt and maybe meet Ferrari somewhere in the middle, because clearly, and this is the elephant in the room. Yes, it's his first year, but clearly Leclerc, given that they have what they said, I think the car was about 99% new. Yes, there will be a DNA within the Ferrari itself. But Leclerc, and you remember when the season started, Hamilton was actually quicker than Leclerc, or he was matching him pound for pound, even though it was his first outing in the Ferrari, culminating in winning the sprint in China. So it's not that Lewis can't perform or shouldn't be, isn't capable of performing now. Something is preventing him from doing that. So absolutely he can win the title. But I think he needs to figure out exactly where the rot is and fix it. Now, when they do get a good car, and I believe it's a question of when, not if, his biggest challenge will be on the other side of the garage. Leclerc is no slouch. And I think what stands in Hamilton's way isn't so much the car. I think he will come good, maybe towards the tail end of the season, maybe next season, who knows. And let's not forget that the rule change will push the car more in favor of Hamilton's driving style next season. So things may turn around, may flip around completely. But I think what will stand in his way is Leclerc. And what will stand in his way is any favoritism that Ferrari, from some of the rumors that we're hearing behind the scenes, have towards Ferrari against Lewis. That's the big unknown let's say it's half unknown, because we can see Leclerc's performances. He's getting podiums, he's pushing it. The other side, in terms of what the team and Ferrari are doing, is the big unknown, and that's what's going to stand in his way from winning that A title. But next season, it's not easy to call. It's a start of a new era. Nobody knows who's going to be on top, assuming that the Ferrari is competitive. What I've just called out is what will stand in Lewis's way. If he went for that and he had a teammate where Lewis was number one, or a clear number one at Ferrari, similar to, let's say, Schumacher's era, or other times before it, then I would have said it will be a much easier run. But with Leclerc, it's going to be tough. Lewis will have to be his Mercedes self and more, I would say, to comprehensively beat Leclerc and to win that title.